A new hockey game will honor a young athlete who loved the game and died by suicide. It's part of a tournament that will support two local organizations.
The game is named for Joey Muni, whose parents Danielle and Craig join us now. It is a pleasure to have you two. Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
So first, let's just begin this interview with talking about your son. What kind of boy was Joey?
I think it's important to start with Joey was not the face of someone that people would think of mental illness or suicide. He was actually the opposite. Joey had a strong, confident personality. He was outgoing, he was athletic. He could light up the room with his energy and with his fun-loving spirit. He had a great sense of humor, he had a great laugh, and he had a very memorable smile. Sadly, he hid behind all of that, and he struggled in silence, and we lost him to suicide just over a year ago.
We are incredibly sorry for your loss, and how sorry we are doesn't mean much. But what you started off by saying, I think, is incredibly important in all of this, and that is you getting across the point that Joey was not someone who you would think of, that there was a stereotypical or some kind of a red flag or a sign. Yeah. And that is so often the case in this world, and yet another example that we just don't know what's going on in someone's own life.
Right.
How does that sit with you guys, knowing that that is such an important part of this?
And that's why we started our foundation. We came together with friends and family to carry his memory forward, but also with purpose. Through our foundation events, we want to raise awareness. We want people to understand and open their eyes and their minds to the fact that mental illness and suicide are very real and that it does not discriminate. Our new reality can be anyone's new reality. We want to educate. When we lost Joey, we questioned ourselves every day. Yeah. What did we miss? We didn't miss anything. We weren't aware. We didn't know what to look for. We didn't know the difference between normal teenage behavior and behavior of a teenager that was struggling.
And through this foundation, one of the ways you are raising awareness is through this hockey tournament. We saw the pictures scrolling of Joey. It's safe to say he loved hockey, huh? So what a fitting way.
What better way to keep his memory alive than at the hockey rink, for sure.
So tell us about that. What can people expect?
We have a full day event starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, running until about 6 o'clock. We have 22 different teams playing, 12 different games. We have hockey clinics being offered by 3D Hockey and Corey Mickey. The feature game, though, is being played at 12:30, and that's going to be being played between Joey's past travel hockey teammates and his high school hockey teammates. So we're hoping that we can get a big crowd there to make it a fun atmosphere for all these guys coming in to play. So it'll be fun. And we have basket raffles and we have auction items. So that's a way that the community can become involved and help us support two very good causes. All proceeds will be benefiting the Western New York chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide, as well as Compier Buffalo.
Do you believe that there are enough resources here in this area? Because oftentimes people, whether it is an issue of mental illness, an issue of suicide, or maybe even a disease or illness like Alzheimer's, people don't know that there are references, that there are resources out there available for families like yours going through this. Is there anything you could impart on folks who may be out there and maybe like yourself, they may be unknowing, they may be struggling and knowing? Anything that you could offer help to people right now who may be going through something similar?
I believe that there is help out there. Yes. We just have to open our minds to the fact that we need the help and be accepting of the help. And there are resources in the area.
Craig, is there anything else you would like to add?
I'm just excited to get this day going. Like she said, it's for a good cause. Hoping to have a great turnout. We're really looking forward to the game where his teammates going to play each other. You know, we'll have a little ceremonial puck drop in the beginning. Let the guys go. There'll be referees. There'll be scoreboards. It'll be the old coaching staff has been placed behind the bench with these players that they haven't been playing with for several years now. So we're excited.
You guys, it takes a tremendous amount of strength to come on television and speak about this issue that is so dear to your heart and obviously so recent as well. So I hope people can take away not only, of course, the event that we are publicizing, and hopefully they show up for, but the incredible strength that both of you are exhibiting. We hope that strength continues for both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very quickly, before we let you go, I'd imagine the actual hockey lineup is already set in stone, but if anyone wants to go out and support, maybe get in touch, how can they do so?
You can follow us on our Joey Muni Memorial page on Facebook. There's a list of events on there, times, the basket raffles, auctions, all of those things.
Great.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to
Thank you
join
both.
us.
Thank you.
And remember, really quick, if you need mental health services or know someone who does, Crisis Services is standing by 24/7, ready to help. You can give them a call at any time at the numbers on your screen. Give them a call at 716-834-3131.